Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video I'm going to take a look at dollar Swiss as we could see a slight reversal to the market. Now the Swiss franc was the worst performing currency of last week, so it's showing those signs of weakness, and the dollar is still technically strong on the strength meter, although it is in that reversal position. And we've talked about a couple of pairs like the Australian dollar, for instance, as one to watch for long opportunities, which did rally overnight. However, despite the sort of dollar weakness across other currencies, yesterday we had a bullish close on dollar Swiss and a low ranging candlestick. Now that's usually a sign that there is some orders going in, or there is some kind of indecision in this particular market. And what we saw this morning was that in the Asia session, price had actually broken through these daily lows. Now what I'm going to do is just grab the fib tool and go from that daily low to the daily candlestick high. Okay, and what I can do then is if I go down into a lower time frame such as the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has retested that structure area and is now rejecting this area. Now typically when the daily enters an uptrend, we see the market form higher highs and higher lows. So for instance, when the market was in an uptrend here, we started to see higher highs and higher lows being formed in the market until recently, where we had a little bit of a break to the downside. Now price is kind of forming a bit of a double bottom pattern form in here. So what this could suggest is a little bit of a different move to come in the market. So if I just remark that out with some arrows to make it look a little bit better, we can see here that the market forming that sort of double bottom just through there. Now if price was to break out of this move and break those sort of daily highs, we can then look for the opportunity for long opportunities on the swings trading sort of scenario. But if we were looking for that sort of day trade, and we're not looking at this daily time frame, going down into the lower time frames, we could look for opportunities or multiple different trading opportunities. And the first one would be after seeing this rejection of these lows, what we'd want to see is that change in cycle, because you can see the market is making lower lows and lower highs currently. However, we have rallied back towards the previous structures, and if price breaks out of that previous structure, we can then look for a pullback and a continuation move, as this is almost suggesting that a bullish engulfing candle could begin to form, or at least that there is a false breakout of these daily lows at the moment. So that could be an option. Another option is watching the recent sort of trading session and monitoring that trading session. So what I'm going to do is just pop in a few lines. Again, if you click Control Y on your keyboard, you'll get the sort of daily close just through there. And what I'm going to do is look at sort of the Asia session trading, and we're going to go to the open of the European session. And what we're going to do is look at the range of this session. So you can see the high is all the way up here and the low is all the way down here. Okay, it can be a little bit confusing. Let me just get rid of that other fib tool. Just get rid of this for a second so we can see that. Now if we go back down to that 5-minute time frame and just lock this fib in, we can see that price is currently breaking through the midpoint of the Asia session. Okay, now the midpoint of the Asia session can act as a support and resistance, and you can see it actually formed a slight resistance before breaking through. Now obviously we want to be selling the Swiss franc against stronger currencies, and the dollar is technically at the moment a stronger currency, and price is breaking through this midpoint level, which could offer a trading opportunity. So if we see price trading a little bit higher, holding above this midpoint area, we can look for the potential retest of the midpoint for a trade up to the Asia session highs. Obviously, if this doesn't form and price forms sort of a bearish rejection here, we could see a continuation back to the Asia session lows. However, I think that we're going to see a breakout of this midpoint and a potential continuation of this dollar strength against the Swiss franc on the short term, because of how that daily time frame closed, and the fact that we've already broken through the day's low, even the sort of weekly midpoint area, and rejected yesterday's sort of lows in here, and that to me looks quite bullish. So I'm happy to look for potential long opportunities if price can hold above those Asia session midpoint areas. That's enough for me on this dollar Swiss video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell to be notified when a new video pops up. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.